Welcome to all of you in this video of sociology. The term sociology was coined by Auguste Comte in 1839. Yes, he was the first who coined the term sociology. He was a French philosopher. The teaching of sociology as a separate discipline started in the United States 1876, in France in 1889, in Great Britain in 1907, after World War I in Poland and India. Remember, in India, sociology was started as a discipline after World War I. In 1925 in Egypt and Mexico, and in 1947 in Sweden. Sociology is derived from the Latin word societas, meaning society, and the Greek word logos, meaning study, science. The etymological meaning of sociology is thus the science of society. One of the greatest philosopher and sociologist, Professor Jkssb, defines it as the study of society, that is, the web or tissue of human interactions and interrelations. Some of the definitions of sociology are as follows. The first very definition here is of Aleph Ward, that is, sociology is the science of society or of social phenomena. Aleph Ward tried to explain it in simple terms. Sociology is the study of society. It explores how people interact, form groups, and how societies function. What is social phenomena? Social phenomena refers to any observable fact or event within a society that involves human behavior, interactions, or activities. It encompasses a wide range of occurrences, from cultural trends and customs to social movements and institutions, shaping the dynamic and patterns of a community or society. The second definition is given by L.T. Hobbes, who said the subject matter of sociology is the interaction of human minds. What does it mean? Yes, the main focus of sociology is the interaction of human minds. It examines how people think, communicate, and engage with one another within the context of society. Jkssb defined sociology as, he said, sociology is the study of human interaction and interrelations, their conditions and consequences. In simple terms, he put it as, sociology is all about studying how people interact with each other, the relationships they form, and understanding the conditions and outcomes of these interactions in society. It dives into the reasons behind social behaviors and their consequences. Sociology is the science that deals with social groups, their internal forms or modes of organization, the processes that tend to maintain or change these forms of organization and relations between groups. This definition was given by H.M. Johnson. He defined it as, he tried to explain it as, sociology is like a detective for understanding how people gather in groups, how these groups work inside, and what makes them stay the same or change. It also looks at how different groups relate to each other in society. After one was defined, sociology is a special social science concentrating on interhuman behavior, on process of socialization, on association and dissociation as such. He tried to explain it as a subject like a detective, but instead of solving crimes, it studies how people behave with each other, how they learn to fit into society, and how they connect or disconnect from one another. Sociology is the study of relationships between man and his human environment. This definition was given by H.P. Fairchild. According to him, sociology is about understanding how people relate to each other and interact. It looks at the connections between individuals and how they interact in society. Sociology may be defined as a body of scientific knowledge about human relationships. A very good definition was given by J.F. Kuber. According to him, in simple terms, sociology is like a collection of somewhat ideas about how people get along and interact with each other. It is a way of studying human relationships scientifically. After that, W.F. Ogburn gives a very good definition of sociology. That is, sociology is a body of learning about society. It is a description of ways to make society better. It is a social ethics, a social philosophy. Generally, however, it is defined as science of society. Science of society. He tried to explain it as it is a guidebook about society. It describes ways to improve it, acting as social ethics or philosophy. While it is often considered as science, its main goal is to understand and enhance our social world. A very long definition given by Sumnal is here. Sociology asks what happens to men and by what rules they behave, not insofar as they unfold their understandable individual existence in their totalities, but insofar as they form groups and determined by their group existence because of interaction. According to Simnel, in simple terms, sociology wonders about what happens to people and how they act, not just as individuals, but especially when they come together in groups. It explores how these groups influence individuals through interactions and set certain rules for their behavior. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.